hadn't changed. You give it up like it's over, but never give it away. And I don't wanna fall for you this time. I can't find the truth in all the lies. If I could, I would believe me. If I could, I wouldn't need you. I don't wanna fall for you this time. Call me up when you're sober, when you showered and changed. You give it up like it's over, but never give it away. And I don't wanna fall for you.
Can you hear me?
I can't find the truth.
Okay, well, let me see here. Hooray! Hello! I got it fixed. It was something really stupid as hell. It was stupid as hell. Okay, now I just have to... find out the best way to do this. No. Wrong button. No? Right button? Yes. Wrong button? I just have to figure out my buttons to now. Okay, here we go. Problem fixer, 10 out of 10. Yes. And I have to do the old school way of, okay, music, stop. I have to do the old school way of doing the chat because for some reason OBS won't connect to my profile so that I can see the chat through OBS. So I just have to open the two windows up and run it old school. Okay, put this one there and put this one there. So if that works, that's all that really matters. That's all I really needed it to do. And turn this off. Oh no. Where's my oh there. I was like, where's my game? Oh no, not at all. I'm pretty sure Liz does that and still does that now, today. Okay, now I just gotta fix this because I funked up all the settings. Just gotta make sure it fits back in. Ayo! Yes, we got audio. Okay, so it kept popping up this error for me in OBS. And I Googled it because I'm awesome like that. And it was like, you have to unbind this thing. And I was like, but there's no option to bind it. So I figured it out. I was just like, well, maybe this is it. And sure as shit, there was it. I don't even know how it got on that setting in the first place. But, alright. Let's try this again, shall we? It is wacky. Well, I just updated it. It had an update that was due last stream. And the stream froze. And I feel bad because Keltec, I think that's his name, and I apologize if it's wrong, was like, hey, the stream's frozen. And I was like, oh, hey, thanks for letting me know. And then I couldn't get it OBS to connect properly to the stream. And I just got frustrated and went to bed instead of streaming the rest of my stream. But I think we're hopefully on to... That's nice. I am drinking genuine martini. James Bond style. Shaken, not stirred. And I have a red beer too. But I wanted a gin martini the other day and I didn't make it. So I'm making one today because I've had a really, really long week. Rough week. I don't know, I've just been feeling really off and really crappy and sad and like completely unmotivated. So, yeah, martinis. Hello, Ingram! I'm so glad you're here! All the cool people in the stream tonight! Woo woo! All the cool people! I was ready to cry at the beginning of this stream. I told Panzer this. I was like, man, I've just had a rough ass week. But here's some really, really good, exciting news I'm super, super excited about. Like, more excited than I feel like I probably should be about it. Let's do that. I have made very good progress this week. Very good progress. If you go into the Discord server and you go under the Spooks and Scares tab, I posted 2 videos in there of Spooky being a badass bitch on the wheel. This is what? Tomorrow will be exactly 1 week since I got the wheel. Today, you know, she's very treat motivated. So I got her to go with some treats. And then that video I posted today, like, she's on the wheel. I'm turning it. I'm physically turning the wheel. But she's walking on it, and I just have a toy that I'm kind of putting out in front of her, shaking out in front of her, and she keeps stepping on the toy, and I felt really bad. But, like, I was just physically turning the wheel, and she was walking on it. No, which is it's huge. You don't understand how huge it is. I say it's huge because normally if I would put her on the wheel, I would start turning the wheel and she would immediately get off. She's like, nope, I don't like that. But today she was on the wheel, I moved it, and she stayed on it and she walked. So she's making amazing progress. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It is making me so happy and excited. Like, playing this game is gonna be.
Quick. Don't mess with us.
That was quick. I thought I didn't save my skills that I put in? What the hell? Okay, apparently I thought it said you want to save them, and I guess it didn't. I didn't read. I was too busy talking about Spooky being a badass bitch on the wheel. I posted on Instagram too, and then I posted my cocktail on Instagram. I didn't do anything super special today. I just showed how to make your standard run-of-the-mill mojito. And yes, it's huge. It's freaking massive. I don't know how well you can't really see it that well in that first video, but the first video that I think I posted one on my Instagram where you can actually see me sitting next to the wheel and you can really see how big it is. It's freaking big. But I'm so proud of her. She's doing such a good job. So proud of her. She is doing so good. I feel like really bad now because I don't know if anyone joined on last. Well, I mean, I know people were there, but they weren't necessarily chatting, and that's 100% fine. So I don't know how much, if anybody saw from last stream, but I kind of feel bad, and I low-key regret my decision to take power from them in that city. Like, I don't regret the mine being shut down because, like, that's a shitty-ass way to live. But at the same time, I'm like, after I talked to What's-Her-Face in a little bit more extent, I'm like, I know, I was saying this on Sunday's stream. It's like a very moral gray area in the game. Like, it's the better of two shitty... Which is the better of two shitty choices. Yes, no choice paralysis. I made a choice. I'm sticking to it. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about it now. But it just ultimately, in the end, kind of felt like... Mostly because I was expecting that when I helped out the botanical place, that she'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, whoever comes from the town, I'll give them asylum, basically. And she's like, nope, I don't want those traitors in my town. And I was like, well, then you're no better than them. Literally no better than them. And I can't convince her. There was no way that I could convince her to change her mind. She was just like, if any of those people come here from the cannery, I'm just gonna tell them to go eat shit and die. She didn't say it that way, but that's how I heard it. And even Cheese over here. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But she's like, I don't know if that's such a good idea. And I'm like, well, now you're making me feel really crappy. But it's done. It's over with. I'm just trying to get off this rock. Yeah, I kind of felt like my initial response was that I felt like I should probably tell her to come back. But then at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Fuck the man. Power to the little people. And then she ended up not really being any better.
Is this your ship?
Yep.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling.
She does have a name.
When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Come with me. Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing to keep you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought of a choice.
I know, I'm
I wanna
just
ask you
joking.
something,
I'm
and you
sorry,
can say
Liz.
no. But can I come with you?
Absolutely. Come
I
with
can
me.
tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Absolutely. I can't think of anybody I'd rather have on my ship. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Oh, cool. Also, has everyone heard? I posted this in my Discord server, and I think some of you saw it. And I'm not sure how to feel about that they're making a Borderlands movie. And Kevin Hart is Roland. I'm assuming Cate Blanchett is going to be... I didn't look into it. Is she going to be Lilith?
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named
Oh, I
the
forgot.
Unreliable.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's my name of my ship. Parvati. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I forgot about... Yeah, I kind of forgot I told him to come on the he could come on the ship. Okay, I don't know how to use the workbenches yet, so we'll figure that out at a later date. Alright, hey!
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power.
Yep, that's
I
me.
appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
He's like, is he gonna be like the handsome Jack character of this game? Like, you love to hate him and you hate to love him, sort of
What
thing?
can I do for you?
I got the power thing. Where do I put it?
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Oh my god, even her facial expression is just like, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay, bye. Wow, you were like right in my face. Sorry I stuck a gun in your face. I actually kind of don't like that this gun doesn't do the Fallout thing where you don't, like, you point it away from people. Or not, it's not Fallout. It's, or maybe it is Fallout. There are other games where, like, if you're pointing a gun at somebody who's a friendly, it puts the gun down so that you're not aiming in somebody's face. I'm kind of sad that this gun, that doesn't do it. It just feels a little bit rude to be like, hey, you're my companion. Here's a gun in your face, you know? Woohoo! Achievement unlocked. Ticket to anywhere. I'm so excited.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Let's get out of here. I've installed it.
Systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
All right. Let's do it. Hoo-hoo-hoo. That gin martini was good, but the olive that was sitting in the bottom was like very heavily full of gin, and it was a little bit weird. I also saw this thing for a gin martini. It was like called like a gin fizz or something.
Communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Let him through.
Ah, there you are. Hail and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
That sounds very uncomfortable and unpleasant. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay, let's see here. Why do we need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
What are you saying?
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
Right, the black marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay. What's to stop me from leaving altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
That's fair enough. I'll go have a word with her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Is it for me or is it for my ship? Okay, I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. Put a stop to them. They're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
All right, I will. Thank you. It wants us to go here? Or that's where we are. That button is not doing anything. Well. Passage to anywhere. No, I can't though. This is blocked. 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 Go to Monarch. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. I wasn't listening. I mean, I was listening, but not very good. Well, I can't go there. I can't go there. If I click on it, it doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Never mind. I figured it out. Yep, I got it. Okay. I figured it out. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered.
Gunbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Okay, but I gotta go get the...
Got a sec?
Yes, but let me get the thing first. You know, the thing. The shroud.
Would you like a reminder on what...
Woo! Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise will result in being attacked
Your
on
next
site.
shower is scheduled?
Ew. She had to tell the other guy,
Make yourself at home, Captain.
the other captain. Ooh, can I water the plant? Oh no. I cannot water the plant.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope, not really. Break time's over. Let's go. Can I take Max with me? Or is he just like bound to the ship until I just... Oh, I can't. Okay, I can take her. Oh. Well, I'm taking her because I just told her we would go to the engineering. I'll have to take Max with me at some point so that I can, you know, learn more about him. He kind of reminds me of somebody. I don't know if anybody watches the show Lucifer or not, and I know I talk about it a lot because it's so great. I just finished season 4. And I'm really freaking sad. Like, everything makes me really sad. Like, I cried numerous times during all the seasons of The Good Place. I just finished that. And I've cried multiple times during Lucifer, and it seems really stupid. But it's so good. And at the end of season 4... Okay, what did I do? I pushed something, and now I'm walking really slow. I pushed E, I thought. I don't know why I'm walking so slow. Alt?
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Caps lock? No. I don't know what I did. I'm assuming that it be... Oh, yeah, okay. It does say steel. Can I... Okay, good. I was like, can I put my gun away?
Right this way.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said.
Yep, that's me.
Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Rude.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Shit. That's not me.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
Yes, I could definitely see that, Panzer. Shit, I don't know. I don't know what I wanted in a poker game. He gave me it so I could.
You can do better than that. Where's the drama?
Okay, fine. He died.
Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got?
What's left? But he died. Help me, I'm a prisoner.
Where this is headed? What happened to this vile kidnapper?
I broke his head. He's dead.
You must feel terrific. Good for you.
Apparently, I am a bad liar. How do I get this
I want
resolved?
to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I did nothing of the sort. This has to be a mistake.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh,
Thank
and if you're heading that
goodness.
way, would you mind doing me a favor?
I don't know, maybe? Sure, why not?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay. Her shipment?
A handful of sand cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Yeah, I guess I probably would have done the same.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, you've been quite unhelpful.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
She's gonna feed me? Any recommendations for
Most
drinks?
places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Okay, thanks.
If you need anything else, you let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Is that a bad thing? What do you know about Sublight
They
Salvage?
strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Okay, that's fair. How does this work? Holdings
Are you pulling
work?
my leg?
No, I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
So they run most of the system?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port.
Okay.
Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the Board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
I thought he said tramp raiders, not freighters. How does Groundbreaker fit in?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Okay, so there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Also, honestly, this dude has, like, my mood down pat. Like, if I get when I get a new job when I move, like, I feel like being like, you want to promote me? Sorry, no thank you. Like, that's the crappy thing, though, because it's like you don't get promoted, you miss out on a lot more money. But there's so much more responsibility, and it's just like, ugh.
Glad to help.
Okay, that's all I need to know for now. I'm sick of talking. Goodbye.
Be seeing you.
Thanks, Owen. We're gonna go talk to Gladys. I can talk to him.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
I'm a prisoner, help me. I'm just getting my bearings. What do you do?
This is the security desk, ma'am. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Ooh, you got derped up, huh? Can't take any incident reports?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Have you ever considered that you might have dyslexia? I'm pretty sure that there's some help for that. Sorry, bro.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
I think we should go to Monarch then. Okay, this is not where I want to go. It is real. He might have it. Like, he should seek some help. I would talk to Commandant, but I'm pretty sure she'll probably be like, you're crazy. Ooh, look at this place. It's zazzy. We'll have to go to the Spacer's Choice. See what they're all about, since we just left a place that was, like, owned and operated by Spacer's Choice. Alright. Oh, is that a Sprat? Is this a pet one? Boris! Boris, come back! I've named him Boris. His name's Boris now. Boris and Bonita! They're living in garbage! They're living in squalor. Bye, Boris. Bye, Bonita. Come back to your castle when you feel like it. But I'm bumching.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Okay, that does not sound appetizing. Actually, I play Pokemon Go. You may know this already. I got a shiny Spiritomb, and I'm super excited about it because shiny Spiritomb is fantastic. And I named mine Boris. It's just a great name. Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nap key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board.
Ooh, jeez.
You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
We didn't discuss anything.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key, and they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I'm not lacking in the bits at all. I've got lots of bits. Bits of personality. What's this opportunity? I'm assuming yeah, it's got a little lock, so I don't have enough.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I know nothing about it. Let me hear it.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
Nope.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array.
Okay.
Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Seems like a good idea. Maybe it's an outdated sort. You know what? I don't care. It's a mystery. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
See, every time she says corpse, I think she's talking about, like, dead bodies corpse. Abandoned outpost? Corporate secrets?
Don't forget to
Got
find
it.
old Gladys when you're done.
Okay, sure. Let me see what you got for sale.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but thank. I don't want to repair. I will sell some stuff. My hibernation suit. So, can I eat the salt tuna? Or is it only good to just sell it? Like, I picked all the stuff up. Like, can I actually eat it? Or is it just, like, you basically just have to sell it? Oh, you can eat it. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. I have 2 assault rifles. Don't need 2 assault rifles. Don't think I'll ever use the security blade. That looks super badass. I may have sold the clothes off of my back. No, I think that's what I'm wearing. Now I've sold the clothes off my back. I want to keep the bypass shunt though, because I might need them. Ooh. I can't look at myself, so if I'm naked, I guess I'm just naked. Okay, so she wants to talk to the engineering chick. We're supposed to go talk to her anyway. Well, I mean, I would have figured as much. But I don't honestly know how to eat it. Unless I go in here and eat it. Consumables. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Ah. Hangover. Gives me a -1 dexterity. Well, I'm not naked, so I apparently didn't sell the clothes off my back. Well, we'll put the sell tuna in there. Well. Oh, okay.
You gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board and...
Oh shit. We're working with that guy. We probably shouldn't tell him we know. Is this where I go? Yes. Are they gonna let me go in? Yeah. Hello. You are not who I want to talk to. Oh, I'm glad you made it back. I'm sorry that your internet went down. Hi, hello.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable.
Unfortunately.
Used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne.
Used to be. I am not him. Nope, I sure as shit am not.
Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer.
Mm-hmm. He's dead as fuck.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Do you have a crush on Hawthorne or something? Is that why you kept impounding his ship? Because you're trying to get, you know, on good, you know, in with him? Well, you should have just told him how you felt, man. None of this, like, 5th grader shit. Like the slapping their hair buns and asking them with the real ruckus, please stand up. Not saying that from personal experience or anything. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
$100 a month for internet, but that doesn't mean it works. Oh, that's brutal. Luckily I haven't had many issues with my internet, but I pay $70. Oh, I love The Fifth Element. I need to rewatch that movie. It's so good. So good. What was your relationship with him? Or lack thereof?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I don't know, cause, well, no, it didn't look like it. I walked past the bed, but I didn't look at it. Well, I'll try lying, but as you could tell from the beginning when I was talking to the guard, I was not a very good liar for some reason.
Oh, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I gotta make something up. I can't give him the truth. The truth is just too freaking horrible. Like, it's just too ridiculous that this guy cares about Hawthorne so much. Like, I just feel like, yeah, his dumb ass got smashed by my pod because he was holding a thing. Whatever, I don't know. You don't want to know the details, trust me.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to plan such dismal things.
It is such a good movie. I love it so much. It's been a hot minute since I watched it. My coworker was telling me about something. A movie. Some kind of stock market movie with Eddie Murphy in it. Where he's like a bum on the street and he learns how to play the stocks and he figures out what's really going on. And my coworker was like, I'm going to watch that movie because it's so relevant right now with all that whole GameStop stuff. And I was like, I've never seen it. He's like, oh, it's totally great. I don't remember what the movie was called. Man, today was like a good day at work too. My coworker was like, today is National Have a Good Day at Work Day or something like that. So he gave me some gift certificates to a local restaurant, which was awesome. He's like, here, treat your sister sometime and go out for dinner. And then I've just been thinking about that I really need to get my car detailed. And we got gift certificates from a local car detailer. He's like, oh, here you go, by the way. I'm like, what? This is crazy. And then, I don't know. It's just, it was crazy. Just Everybody, I've said before, everybody kind of like seems to crap on, there's 4 different radio station groups in my area. And the one that I work for, like everyone that I've talked to about working there, they're like, oh, well, it's just that place. You just work for those people. Like, whatever. Like, they just like kind of... Working there, I've only worked there since October. It has been 1,000,000 times better than the experience that I had at my last radio job. And I worked there almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. And I put my heart and soul and went above and beyond for that job. And I just got shit on every single day. To the point where they're like, we don't want you here. Your attitude's shitty. I'm like, well, why wouldn't my attitude be shitty? I've literally been shit on by everyone for doing the most important fucking job in this entire department, in this entire frickin' business. One of the most important jobs. Why wouldn't my attitude be shitty? But anyway, that's in the past. No, like, and I think that's part of why, like, my week's been crappy. I'm sorry to go off on a tangent, too. But I feel bad feeling so shitty about working and being so unmotivated because my coworkers have been absolutely awesome. Everyone's so supportive. Everyone's so nice. They compliment me on my work. They tell me I do a good job. I can just genuinely tell that they like me being part of the team. And I don't know. Things are just weird. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the game. We'll not talk about that shit right now. I'm sorry. Can we get to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in him?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know about him?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
He never mentioned a Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I feel compelled to stick my neck out for Phineas, so he better not betray me. And feeling like lazy at your job is the worst. Like, I enjoy my job. I like what I do. I like my coworkers and everything. It's just that because of my depression, it's really hard for me to get out of that. I don't want to get out of bed. I have no motivation. What's the point of doing anything? You know, do the ends justify the means? So, I'm sorry if you're kind of in the same boat. Because it sucks. It's a crappy ass place to be. What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Wanted to ask you something else.
Be my guest.
What do you do here?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Oh, big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back, you mean?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
I see. You call keeping officers on their promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Fair enough. What are those locked back doors there?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does Chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Okay, back to my other questions. Goodbye. I'm not telling you where Phineas is. Like I said, I'm sticking my neck out for him, so you better not betray me. Okay. Oh. I'm like, I was just thinking, I have to take her to, where'd she go? Where's my partner? Where'd she go? Like, I have to take her to engineering. Where do I find engineering? I'm never gonna get there. Oh wait, it's right here. Hopefully she's with me. Auntie's kitchen discovered. Oh wait, is this the door? Hello? Why does it seem like there's gas in here? Hi, hello.
Law, the heat in here is so unbearable, I can hardly even concentrate.
Oh, that's...
Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already. Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable, I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
Okay, so I need to talk to her, but she's too busy being like... It's so hot in here. Oh shit. Oh shit. I stole that. Whoops! Nobody saw me steal it, thankfully. Okay, so how do I deal with the heat problem?
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable, I can hardly...
Yeah, it looks disgusting AF in here. I feel like if I shoot one bullet, the whole place is gonna erupt. Let's not break into there. Oh, hey, hello.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
You can't wash your face once in a while? Ruckus, nice place you got here, chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Nope, no problems. I'd like to do whatever to help keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer is just passing through.
Yeah, I know. She's been working. But what is she working on that she's got all that stuff on her face? Now that my shift's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
I am different. I was dead for a really long time, and now I'm back to life. And you have red eyes, I've just noticed. Are you a demon? If so, take me to Lucifer. Just kidding. Seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Oof. Why haven't you fixed them?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Well, that's fair. Is there no compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that.
That's fair enough.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Yeah, no shit. I love this bokeh going on back here. I like it. That's super sexy. As a photographer, I'm really turned on by shallow depth of field, especially when the light's doing it that sexy bokeh. I love it. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Alright, you got it.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off.
Is there bad guys in there?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Well, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. I'll get the parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
You got it. There we go. That was better. Woohoo! Did I level up again? And I didn't know I leveled up? I can't believe I failed those. I can't believe I failed those, like... ooh, I didn't mean to go to defense. Oh, I'm out. Alright, E for apply. Yes, I want to continue. Perfect. Wheeloo! A bitty boo, bitty boo. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Map. T. How do I pick what? Okay, here we go. This is which one I want to do.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
She's probably just really good at faking being working all the time. She might just have the brown marks on her face. I don't know, from wiping her brow with like the sweat off her brow. I am gonna get annoyed that I can't jump over the railing. Though I'm just gonna say. No, I don't want to go to Gladys. Why won't you let me? Oh, set is active. There we go. Now I did it. That was weird. Is it gonna take me down below?
Have you seen this man?
Yep. It is gonna take me down below. I started going here and then I changed my mind. Ooh, a mysterious stranger threatens our way of life. Is that me? Am I the mysterious stranger?
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
Don't fuck with me, man.
Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
I was just exploring this ship.
You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill.
I do have business. This is bullshit.
No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get her, boys!
Are you sure that's what you want to do? Because you died pretty quick, bro. Shart. Well, that was sucky. I came down here hoping to be able to persuade people, and I evidently cannot. Heal! A medical drone that is of no help. Well, I mean, I guess I'm doing a... Yeah, it did escalate really quickly. But I'm doing them a favor because if only miscreants are down here, and for some reason they haven't been able to deal with the miscreants, I'm just dealing with the miscreants for them. I'm fixing their overheating problem, and I'm dealing with the miscreants. I don't know if I've shared... I did. I think I shared one song from Of Montreal. In the Discord server. But I love them. I love them so much. Ow, where the hell did you come from? But Miscreants always makes me think of them because on their album, Skeletal Lamping, they have a song called Beware. I gotta look it up to make sure I don't say the name incorrectly. I think it's Beware something nubile miscreants. Skeletal Lamping. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, beware our nubile miscreants. My phone is broken. Never mind, it's working now. Oh, this is this song. Get to the point Of Montreal, do it. Just want to hear the lyrics. Not my favorite song on the album, but the whole album is so freaking good. Yes. Freaking Sylvan Esso. I listened to Die Young and I was like, man, this is so great. This is like the perfect song too. Unfortunately, I don't have that person in my life. I don't have that person that I'm willing to wait and put Dying Young on hold for. But Zen's so good. That's literally how I feel. I'm like, give me fucking Zen. Yes, you're welcome. I'm glad. I shared a couple new songs today. I shared a Jordy Kiefer song, which I'm really sad that I can't find the actual music video for it because it was super weird and funny. I'll have to share some other songs by him because he has a song called Red Line that's totally, like, his songs are obviously about cocaine. Because the one songs taste like chocolate. And I love it. It's so good. And the other song's Red Line. And I'm pretty sure in the music video he bakes some kind of cocaine cake to give to his bosses and they die. It's great. And the other song that I shared in the Discord was Bronze Radio Replay, or Bronze Radio something. It's called Only Temporary. It's a great song. It's a great, great tune. Very indie stuff I've been sharing today. Alright, new perk. I already have that one. I can't go to tier 2 yet. No, share it. There's no such thing as too cringy. Have you've listened to everything that I've shared. If you don't think anything in there is too cringy, if you don't think anything in there is cringy, then there's nothing you can share that's not cringy. Trust me. Share it away, man. I shared the Rubber Bandits. I don't know if you listened to that song, but it's so... I saw that on Tumblr years ago, and it became a whole thing with my brother and I. I just sent it to him the other day, and he didn't even say anything about it. I'm kind of sad, but lonely teenage girl, maybe that's exactly what I need right now. I am lonely, but I'm not a teen, but I am a woman. So maybe it's exactly what I need right now. I do love me an occasional good power ballad and cry, as long as it's not Sweet Child of Mine. There's something about that song. No disrespect to Guns N' Roses, but I fucking hate that song. You know, unpopular opinion, but Sweet Child of Mine gets on my last effing nerve. And working on the rock station. So I work on a classic rock station. And I say classic rock because we play maybe one new song till the rest of the playlist is songs that have been 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 years old. It's all older rock music. And that's cool. I respect that music. But I hate having to work on that station only from the fact of, what do you say about You Shook Me All Night Long that hasn't been fucking said in the so many years it's been out? What the fuck do you say about Mr. Brownstone that has not been said a million times since that song came out? I overthink working on the air so much because I always want to talk about something that I feel is relevant and that the listeners will be interested in. And when I work on that station, I just don't feel like there's anything relevant. Nothing that hasn't been said over the last 40 years that a song's been playing on the radio. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that to say that I don't like being on that station, because I like the music and I respect the music, but it's these are all the same songs that I've heard pretty much since I was 10 years old on the radio. Okay, let's see. Anyway, Cheetah, let's do that. I like moving fast. Okay, sweet. Okay. I got one piece of the puzzle. Oops, I stole that stuff. But what's anybody gonna say to me? Am I supposed to go back now? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. That was completely an accident. I'm sorry, Robot Man. I didn't mean to punch you. It was completely accidental. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, too. So today was kind of a weird day at work because I got in the studio. Fridays are busy days just because I'm going to be honest with you, and I hate to admit this, but I'm going to be honest with you. I work 2 shifts on the weekend. I do our classic rock station and I do our country station. And I'm not coming in on the weekend. Like, it's just not going to happen. I'm not going to come to the station. So I pre-record everything. And I feel really bad saying that. But it is what it is. And today I was trying to work ahead and pre-record my weekend stuff. And the computer went offline. The automation went offline. Like, not the on-air automation, just the back-end stuff. So I ended up having to wait an hour to finish what I was doing for my coworker to come in. And that's fine. It's totally fine. Like, no big deal. But then I finally got that remedied. Was able to work on my weekend stuff again. And I was only like 30 minutes into working on my shifts. And some clients showed up. So they're like, we need to use the production studio. There's a client here. Okay, fine. So that was like 20 minutes. And I couldn't use the studio to record my weekend stuff. So by the time I finally got done, I was just like, oh, I just want to be done. No, this isn't pre-recorded. Of course it's not. And I feel bad because if stuff hadn't got messed up today, I was totally going to do another on-air gratuitous air horn to be like, it's Friday. But things got all messed up and then I was like, behind time and everything. Is just a whole thing. But I really wanted to do a gratuitous air horn on my show today. I just didn't have time. Your whole life is a lie. Your not whole life isn't a lie. Just part of your life is a lie. You are very welcome. I was thinking about you too when I was gonna do the air horn. Why am I moving so slowly? What did I push? I pushed something and now I can't run. I'm just like walking. I didn't go to the right thing. Controls. Here we go. Nope. Nope. Key bindings. Yes, here we go. Okay. Auto sprint toggle. Caps lock. Caps lock's not on. Okay. Okay. I will definitely keep that for my resume. I actually need to update my resume now that you mention it. For my new job. And like, you know, my plan is that I'm hoping by May that I can be moved to a different place where I have more opportunity. And that's part of like why I'm sad. Everything that happened today, and my coworker was talking about all this stuff that happens at the station during the summer and how he needs to have me be there and be available to help with these things. Oh, fuck, I just quit the game. I didn't mean to do that. And I feel bad because I'm like, I want to move. I want to move out of this stupid freaking state that I live in that I hate. I hate. Everyone's nice, but everyone's naive and they're like ignorant and Republican. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I said nothing. You heard nothing. Come with me. I'm moving to the East Coast. Like, I'm actually gonna move to the East Coast. My friend and I are planning on moving. At the end of April. My lease here is up in April. So, that's the plan. I would absolutely 100% love to live in Maine. 100%. But that being said, it's very expensive. However, a lot of places are really expensive. Honestly, I've been looking a lot about Vermont. That's where my gut and my heart is telling me to go. So that's my plan, is Vermont. And I'm very, very excited. I'm absolutely petrified. Absolutely petrified. But I'm so excited too. Massachusetts would be awesome. My friend that's moving with me to Vermont, and she was just saying this. She's like, but I'd love to live in Massachusetts. I'm like, but we'll be close. I mean, I can't imagine. We're right next to New York. New Hampshire can't be that far away. I'm very excited. Very excited. I would have talked to you about it, Liz, but I figured by April was pretty too quick of a turnaround for you to be able to make anything happen. Not that I don't want you to come, of course, but like I didn't want to put that pressure on you. Oh yeah, November's a long time. But by November, I'll have been there for a while. I'll know the area. It wouldn't be like you'd be moving to nowhere land. You know what I'm saying? That's future us problem, but yeah. Not only Bernie land, but also Ben and Jerry land. And 2 hours from Canada, where my very, very good friend, Corporate Gamer, lives. And I'm very sad because when I was in Canada, in the same area as where Mr. Corporate Gamer lives, he was busy with work and he was unable to meet with me. Which is fine, like totally fine. He's a great guy. He's a great dude. And of course, you know I'm always thinking about you. Something to look forward to. Here's that thing again where I can't walk fast. I don't know what I did. I can't even use the shift button to sprint. And the caps lock isn't on. Now the all cap... I don't know what happened. I don't know what button I pushed. Oh, you're right. I probably am over encumbered. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. Didn't even think about it. I guess this game just calls it encumbered. Oops. I accidentally started playing Death is a Parallel Move by Of Montreal there. I wasn't even thinking about that. I just automatically pick up everything even if I don't need it. Hello, I've got stuff for you.
And in one piece. Color me impressed.
I've got the parts for your radiators.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Yeah, right? She definitely needs a wet towel. I'll do it. But first, let's break down some stuff. Yeah, I picked up a bunch of crap I didn't need. It's a reoccurring trend. If you remember anything at all from my Fallout 3 days, its ruckus is always over encumbered. Ooh, that looks sexy. Do I need the telescoping staff? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Spacers chose shovel and hatchet. Very Fallout 76. But how do I get down there? She's like, I need you to get down there. How do I get down there? I see it's pointing me down there. I can't jump through this window, obviously. How do I get down there? I don't know how to get down there. I don't know how. Nope. Yeah, I don't know how to get down there. I did level up, so I might as well use some of this. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to undo it. Oh, never mind. I found it. Never mind. I found it. What? Did it not save? Oh, I have a perk. I haven't used that, so I don't really need to. Let's definitely do walk speed. I don't like moving slow. Moving slow is for people that are uncool. Oh yeah, this elevator jam is... Okay, when she said mana pillar infestation, I thought she was gonna mean... I thought she meant those little baby ones. Mantis swarm. I thought she meant like those little tiny baby worms that we killed earlier. Okay, where are you shooting at me from? Where are you spooting at me from? Must be above. Oh, yikes. Something started me on fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Luckily, these manta pillars aren't too difficult to fight. What are you telling me to shoot back at? I'm sad because I thought my companion was gonna come with me, and then she didn't come with me. Okay. There's a bad guy somewhere. Bye, bro. Ooh! Shiny servo, huh? Okay, there's nothing in there. I can always take the Adreno. Okay, so this is not where I want to go. Can't jump over the railing. Gonna make me upset. But fair enough. A barred door. And I can't jump over the railing. But there wasn't anything down there, was there? How do I get through the barred door? I was jumping, but it didn't let me jump over. Oh, nope, I figured it out. Ooh, I broke my legs. But I figured it out. Hey, look, I found it. I haven't been able to figure out how to get it to let me jump over the railing. So if there's a way, I definitely want to know it. Oof. Lithium fluid pressure at 23%. Solid state radiators, 102 capacity. PCM heat sinks at 98% capacity. Oof. Oh, okay. Cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with all that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. JT, Justin Timberlake. Ooh, yeah, Justin Timberlake. Found some of the chief guyings? Don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Old schematics. Groundmaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Fantastic. I'm glad I could help. That was the door that was barred out that I couldn't get through. Yep, all the woozy woos are gone. Okay, so that manifestation was not that bad. Woozy woo. I'm rocking out to the elevator meter music, just saying. Oh yeah. All the woozy woos in here are gone too. Hi.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak.
Borrow away.
Who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Sweet. What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget.
Oof.
Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
This ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gain, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From chief engineer to captain.
That was a big change, that transition to command.
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker.
Absolutely.
This family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
I don't blame you one. Oh, man, that's mean. Back to my other
You got my
questions.
attention.
I don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power. And they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
I know, because I was hoping she would come with me. She's like, can we go talk to this person? And I'm like, yeah, let's go talk to her. And then she's not with me. So I'm kind of disappointed about that. Because I was hoping she would be with me. You must not like Udom Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person. But if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system.
Oof.
The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
Yeah, like she's not following me around. That's the weird thing. How do you keep the board at a safe
I
distance?
placate them when I have something to offer.
Yes, I
can also be
did.
a real hard ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong
I thought I did.
I'd like to see that change.
Back to my other questions. Maybe I didn't, but I
got my
did
attention.
select her. Because I said I wanted to have her with me, so I don't know where the fork she is.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radios? Nice work. You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Well, no. Are you headed somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Okay. Another time, maybe. Yeah, I don't know why she's not with me either. Because I left Udom's place and she wasn't with me. And I was like, wait a second, I thought she was supposed to be with me. Well, let's go back and see if we can find her.
You see we had a conveyor
Felix.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by. Just to take a closer look.
Not really.
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
What do I look like? Intergalactic taxi? You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am.
Are you worried about being stabbed?
I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Sure, come with me.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You fucking better not make me regret it. Alright, we're gonna go on the unreliable and we're gonna see if we can't get her back. Because I selected her, so I don't know why she didn't come with me. So crazy. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Okay, so if I go back out the door, is it gonna let me pick again? Yes. Continue. Selected her and I hit continue. that was the wrong thing. My bad, but that's what I did before. Okay, now she's with me. What the hell? Okay. Hi, talk to me, please. He's with me too? What the fuck? I have 2 companions?
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, I didn't know I could have 2 companions at a time.
Somehow, I always find my way back to the Groundbreaker.
How'd you end up here?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
I feel like you're full of shit. And then you were raised by a pack of sprays, right? Sprats, excuse me, sorry.
Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
Okay. At least you weren't obliged to anybody else. You were free.
Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler.
Yeah, it's some booty. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Sounds rough. Where'd you find work?
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
What happened between you and Foreman? Foreman. Was it fantastic?
Trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself.
Good job.
He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Former dock worker, anyway. That's all in the past now. I'm over it. And he's in recovery, probably.
Alright. If I have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything.
Is that a real word?
Real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Well, I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that.
You're welcome.
Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Well, I feel like I haven't accomplished jack shit on this stream, so I apologize. I'm not I did it again. Sorry, guys. I went the wrong way. Okay. Go back to Gladys. Actually, I should go talk to Junli.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
I don't think at this point it's gonna make a difference because I already forked up and finished, but I know she wants to be there while I talk to her, so.
It was a time I wanted to be an engineer.
Hi, guys.
Felix Millstone. Nice to see you out of docking bay. Keeping your nose clean?
Yes, ma'am. Been at least a couple weeks since my last nose-related incident.
I'm glad to see you in a captain's custody. Just try not to steal any critical parts from my ship.
I sense some history here.
It's possible I got caught lifting some spare parts a couple years back, but it was only just that one time. Honest.
Okay, because if you take shit from my ship, I'm gonna be mad.
Whatever you do, just make sure I don't find out.
Alright, here you go.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge her to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Silent, encourage her.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
She, like, I'm getting some serious me vibes from her. I don't like it. That's me. I apologize profusely for things that don't need to be apologized for. Nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Nothing else. All right. 2 birds, 1 stone. It was very cute. Yeah, swing. All right. Let's go talk to Gladys. Actually, don't think I finished what I was supposed to do for Gladys. For Gladys? Felix. Wow, what is this gun he's got? Like this big frickin' grenade launcher? Damn, dude. Damn. Okay, that's what she wants me to do. Me talking to her again won't do me any good.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Oh, all of my companions have something to say during important quests. So think about who you're choosing. Because I have 2 different companions with me. Well, I'll just alternate then. Because I'm assuming it won't let me choose between, like, it won't let me do both the options.
That pad down there. With the lights off?
I can't, like, since I have 2 companions, it won't let me both do the dialogue for both of them. I have to choose between the one or the other. Yeah, I could see that.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I picked up a distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Alright. Let's do it. I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Captain, what would you like to hear?
That's not what I thought it was. Tell me a joke.
My violence inhibitors are a joke. No, really. I only keep them enabled because of how funny they are.
Okay. Whoa, thank you for the bits. I have to go back and see if I... Oh, corporate! Thank you. Okay, not bits. Thank you for the host. I can't see because I have the chats up. Thank you, corporate, so much for the host. I appreciate it. Play my favorite song.
A Spacer's Choice advertisement.
Oh, why is that my favorite song? Why is that my favorite song? That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Okay, that's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Okay, okay. I pushed the wrong button. No, nope, this is what I want. I didn't see it. Aw, thank you. Ah, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. I just, every time I hear the thing go off, I'm like, oh, it must be bits. Sorry, that's a jerk assumption for me to make, I guess. But thank you. I appreciate it. How was your stream? I'm sorry I didn't get to join.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
I saw that you were streaming, but I was fighting with OBS trying to get it to work properly, and I figured it out! Yay! I figured it out! What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Rude. I guess.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
Oof, OBS crashing at the end of your stream? That's no fun at all. That's actually the worst. Mine got set to a setting I don't know how it got set to, and then it wouldn't let me stream, and I was like super frustrated because I was reading online how to fix it, and they're like, you have to go and do this thing. But that wasn't available. It was something completely different.
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Ah, well thank you. What about your last captain? Do you miss him?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
I'm actually... I'm enjoying it. I'm not very far into the game. And I'll be honest and say that I've been paying about 70% attention. But that's mostly only due to the fact that I've had a couple drinks. It's been a really long week. But I'm enjoying it a lot. I love the graphics are fantastic. I'm very excited about it. Have there been a lot of other captains on the ship?
Was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
I do enjoy my drinks. Let's talk about something
How
else.
can I be of assistance?
I'm supposed to be doing something else. Talk to you later. I don't think... Am I supposed to talk to her? No, I'm supposed to go somewhere else. Terra 2. Rosewater landing pad. Sweet. I'm unfortunately not going to be playing too much longer because it's just about 10 p.m. And I have to work in the morning. And I'm really disappointed about... I'm really sad about this. Like, I want the money, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. There hasn't been a Saturday, and I can't even remember when that I didn't have to work.
I'll lock up behind.
Well, we're going to take her. Oh, he's already selected. So we're going to take her. Let's take Vicar. Get to know him a little bit. Yeah, I know. I was thinking today when I was making my my gin martini. Shaken, not stirred. I was like, man, I wish I didn't have to work. I wish I didn't have to work at all.
Great arrivals for paperwork or ticketing or what all?
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Okay. Violently enthusiastic?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
What were you so passionate about? Why were you so passionate about it?
Ironically, they internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud when you became a vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What's this plan you keep talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Okay. If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to leave this conversation right now because we're... Hello. Goodbye. Hello. All right. What's this? Auntie Cleo's better than nature. There's a vending machine down here somewhere? Okay, whatever. The beautiful road. See, I'm actually following it this time.
What sort of creature, other than humans, would be so wasteful?
Humans. Hard to say, honestly. Really, truly hard to say.
Here they come!
Dad, I'm writing this on the odds that you find your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't there to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going. Hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We're here doing some good work, real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us. I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name of Roseway. As far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in any trouble.
Nice work.
Thank you. It was all you. I did nothing. I legit did nothing. Ooh. Well, that was not really worth it. Well, I mean, there's not much I can do about you blocking the roadway. But you are very much blocking the roadway. Can I go in here? Doesn't really look like I can. Oh, I can. Just gotta hack the door. Easy what? It was easy to lockpick? Yeah, then you would be correct. Not my ticket. I ain't collecting shit. Hi, hello. What's on the computer? Welcome, B. Martin. Oh, jeez. Effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated. Auntie Cleo values your commitment to serving our company, and we will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available Auntie Cleo worker facilities. Wrong button. Personal files have been purged from the terminal. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not surprised by that. I'm assuming I can't do anything about that. The obstruction.
They left their own outside to die? Was it that bad?
Hard to say. We don't know. We haven't been in there yet. Alright, here we go. You don't gotta go to work. Work, 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 work. I'm about to do the work. Work, work, work. Oh. Alright. Ooh, there's lots of people here. For making it seem like this is...
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Is he the one that sent the distress signal? What are you doing outside?
What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this.
Oh, shit.
Anything else you'd like to know?
Yeah, definitely. Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
And why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
I agree, Panzer. Everyone's got badass hair in this game. Just gonna look around for a while.
Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Okay. Corporate propaganda again. That guy's even named Corporate Recruit. Hello.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually.
No. Did you send the distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Under control? Not from where I'm standing. What are you hiding? What caused you to panic in the first place?
Attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
Okay, but why cancel the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking.
Yeah,
got the call
probably
immediately once I
so.
gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Well, I'm not going to intimidate you because I'm just not that kind of a person, but I think they want to be notified first if anything happened here.
We're expendable resources to be neglected and left to our fates were anything untoward to happen.
That's bullshit. That seems a bit hard. Harsh.
You as such, but nothing less than what we signed on for. More than worth it, in my estimation.
But you called for help. So you don't want to cast some light on that?
Perhaps, if you can prove yourself worthy of trust. The fact that you're here now has me thinking you'd be someone not averse to risking your life. If the pay were right.
Yes, fine. What do I need to do?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us. Shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
So you've had miscreants and malcontents. If you tell me what you're researching, I'd have a better idea what's at stake.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Dental gel? Really? It's about a toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
I mean, you're not wrong, but please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant.
Ooh, sweet. Hell yeah. I'll remove the cretins and retrieve your research. Want me to deal with the Raptidons too?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out.
Truth.
Research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
I love that name. Like, I dead seriously love that name. I shouldn't say I never, but I don't really, at this time, plan on ever having kids. But I always thought Jameson was a fantastic name. Who's Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
What? You forgot him? I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
And all you care about is how it affects you. I don't believe their lives mean nothing more to you than paperwork.
Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
Why would I mistake it? What should I mistake it for? Compassion?
If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here.
You can see why people might think you're callous, though, can't you?
I understand I can come off as manipulative and ego-driven. It's something I've always been forced to contend with.
I guess I'll just take your word for it. I don't really have any reason to shoot him, but...
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
Oh yeah, sorry. What was that about?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
Do you have a crush on her? She seemed very competent.
Gosh, did she ever. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We will get you there. What do you think about Felix?
He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot.
I thought you didn't like strangers generally?
Yeah, but I got a good feeling about him, is all. I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path.
Fair enough. So you're saying I could sculpt him into an ideal minion? You seriously think I'm the right sort to put him on the right course in life?
You might surprise yourself.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, hello, what do you have to...
You caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I thought he might have something to say about everything that's going on right now, but he does not, so there's that.
If this Jameson is fated to die, it'll be pointless to intervene. Then again, maybe we're fated to save him.
Let's go with the we're fated to save him, okay? We gotta think optimistic here. Ooh, cyborg dude.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Where were you when the outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
You're dedicated to work.
Sure. Loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
Well, we're heading that way.
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Okay.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Are you talking about pheromones?
Captain, I believe he's making enraptured. It's an aphrodisiac. Rat musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Oh my god. Frickin' Vickers just like, boom, bitch! Does it really work as an aphrodisiac?
Both are outside the margin of error. Technically.
Oh my god. Yes, it's so good. Okay, I don't want to know anymore.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Second lab down the road. And when I get there...
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot.
Oh, jeez.
It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Okay. Do I need to get a code for the door from Anton?
No, I mean... In fact, don't mention this to Dr. Crane. At all.
Ah, so he doesn't know about it. I keep an eye out.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
Deal with the abandoned experiment doesn't give me much hope, unfortunately. Sounds quite bad.
This should prove a worthwhile endeavor.
Well, we're gonna hope so.
Living in there would rank only slightly better than prison.
That's rude. Okay, well, and this is where I'm gonna call it a night. Unfortunately, because I have to work in the morning. I don't want to work, but I have to work. But we'll be back tomorrow night to stream some more. And it's going to be a good night. Thank you, Corporate, for the host. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, Panzer. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Engram, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you for anyone else in the chat who didn't actually chat, who is just kind of lurking. I really appreciate it. And thank you. I will try my best to have a good day tomorrow. Luckily, only a half day at work, so that should help a lot. Since I won't have a day off until next Saturday. Yay!